everyone, and happy Imbolc. This is such a magical time of the year. I really love Imbolc. It holds a really special place in my heart. I actually wasn't planning on making an Imbolc video this year, but last night I had a synchronicity and I just felt like Spirit was telling me to make this video, and so this is just kind of an impromptu video. What actually happened was I was in ceremony and we were asked to pull an oracle card to begin our journey, and the card that I pulled said Fairy Earth Magic, and that felt really surreal for me because earlier that day I had released my Cottingly Fairy video, and with Imbolc, fairy magic is very prevalent as well, and so I just felt like I had to make this video after all. And so I whipped together 5 ways that you can celebrate Imbolc. I am at a park that I love to come to, and this is one of my most favorite trees in the entire world. It's a maple and I absolutely love this tree. I feel so grounded and connected and loved when I'm near this tree, and I really just love coming here. And so I wanted to make this video right in this spot. Imbolc typically takes place between February 1st and 2nd, but you can celebrate it in the weeks following. If you are familiar with the Wheel of the Year, then you'll know that Imbolc is the first sabbat of the calendar year, but not the first sabbat on the Wheel of the Year. It is a very renewing and rebirthing time of the year. It is when the earth is starting to rebound after its winter slumber. The sun is returning to us and the days are longer, and we can celebrate the fertility of the lands, and we can celebrate this rise of energy that is happening within us as well. Traditionally, it is a Celtic fire festival, and it has also been called Brigid's Day, and it is a fire festival, but there is such profound earth magic to have at this time of the year, and so I'm going to touch on that in a little bit. So let's jump into my 5 ways to celebrate Imbolc this year. Number 1, cleanse. Cleanse your body, cleanse your home, your space, your environment, your computer, your phone, cleanse it all. I think that it's really powerful to do these things before the spring arrives. I know that people love to do their spring cleaning, but I like to do it before. And I think that this is powerful to do before Ostara arrives, so that once the spring is here, we are ready, we have a pep in our step, and we are ready to take on the world. We are ready to take on our creations that we want, and we are ready to focus on the land and all of these new things that are coming our way, and we're not just really obsessing over purging and cleansing ourselves and our spaces. I think it's really nice to do these cleansing actions when we're still in the winter, just before spring. Number 2, create a plan of action. So if you are Wiccan or Pagan or a witch, then you know that the new year for us is at Samhain, which is Halloween. So it was quite a few months ago, and we've had a lot of time to think about our intentions that we were setting, and so now it is time to make a plan of action. We are exiting our winter slumber with the earth. We have really spent time with our shadow selves. We've been able to self-reflect and have more self-awareness, and now we can take everything that we've learned about ourselves and create a plan of action so that we can begin to help our manifestations and our goals become our reality. Number 3 is do fire magic. Fire is such an alchemizing and transformative element, and it really helps us to transform energy and release it back to nature. So what you can do is all of those things that you want to let go and release from within you, or all of those things that you have been working on to release, you can allow fire to help you do that and return that energy and those thought forms and those habits and attachments back to nature. And by doing that, you're creating the space within you to allow your manifestations and your goals to flow through you. And so fire magic is a really powerful thing to do. And of course, Imbolc has very strong fire roots, and so that is just another way that you can celebrate Imbolc. Number 4, do earth magic. And this is the message that I received from the fairy card last night. And so Earth magic is so beautiful and powerful to do at this time of the year because Imbolc represents a rebirth and a renewal of the earth. We are still in winter, but we're entering to the later part of winter. So we can start to prepare ourselves for the blooming earth to come back. The sun is really showing itself, and it is reminding us to look at the light within, and it's just a really beautiful time of the year to connect with the earth. It's just a really great thing to do for ourselves at this time of the year, especially when those heavier shadows can really get us in the winter. It's a really lovely and refreshing thing to do, is connect with the earth and that renewal energy. As well, if you are familiar with things like collective consciousness and spiritual awakenings, then you may know what's happening on the earth right now energetically. There is a mass instability happening on the earth, and there's also at the same time a mass awakening happening on the earth, and so there's a lot of chaotic energies kind of flowing around the entire planet right now. And so it's really great to center yourself and ground yourself with the elements and with the planet and the earth that you live on. And so doing this really helps just center your energy so that you don't become overtaken by that instability. And again, winter is a time where we can really self-reflect, and now we can use that energy to move more into alignment with our truest self and our truest purpose. And so earth magic can really assist us. Types of earth magic that you could potentially do that are really simple and easy would be divination. You could choose your favorite herbs and plants and flowers that maybe you have dried. You can burn them and read the smoke. You could just read the fresh plants. You could do divination in that way. Or you could make an offering to the earth in whatever way suits you. You could also start to think about your garden and your seeds. You can imbue your seeds with energy and plant them. There's a lot of different kinds of garden and earth magic that you can do with your seeds and your gardens. And number 5 is connect with a plant ally. So for Imbolc, 2 plants that are really profound at this time of the year are rosemary and basil. And so, for example, if you wanted to connect with an Imbolc plant, then those 2 are ones that you could connect with, but really start to cultivate an awareness about that plant spirit and begin to download its wisdom and its offerings to you, and see how it affects you, see how it transforms your awareness of yourself. And so what you could do, for example, is you could plant that plant, you could harvest that plant, examine it, smell it, feel it, hang it in your home, eat it, make teas with it, put it under your pillow. There are just so many ways that you can connect with a plant, but one of the keys to connecting with herbal allies is to journal. Journal about your experience, journal about what you're feeling and what's coming through for you when you're connecting with that plant. You can also dry it and then cleanse your energetic body with it and your physical body with it, and let it support you throughout the day and see how that shift happens for you. That's another way to connect with a plant ally. So of course this could also be considered a type of earth magic, but more specifically connecting with the plant ally is going to be really powerful for you at this time of the year and really help you reclaim your power, help you to set new intentions in terms of your habits. And it's just a really great thing to do as a witch or as a person who loves the earth. So those are all of the Imbolc tips that I have for you this year. I'm really happy that I ended up making this video. I just really love Imbolc. I just think it's such a magical time of the year, and maybe that's because of my personal connection with it. I received one of my cords on an Imbolc, and it is the Sabbat where I celebrated my year and a day studies as a witch. And so I always take this time of the year to self-reflect on my spiritual journey and the work that I do for myself. So I really like to take Imbolc to just remind myself about my journey and self-reflect, and I like to let the earth and the fire help me do that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.